Allen. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there, almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. Allen going to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go. Hey, 319, good cut. Cut.
And he'll get this out to about the 40. Third down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go, Scott. 331, 331, go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. There's a curveball for you. Field goal to try to give them the lead. Not only is it batted down, they get the good bounce, and it winds up 6 points the other way.
Maybe they should have thrown the fastball instead. What do you think?
Yeah, it probably would have been better than the curve. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Well, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
To the air, Allen. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. Good night.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get forward for 3 down to 16-yard line.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Don't jump. Right.
Here's Fields. Finding Knox there, complete. And great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Delta.
Now Fields. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A 2-yard gain.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Angel. Here we go. Sit high.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it. And got his man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was certainly the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Ready? Ready?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this game.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, when people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey.
Now 3rd and 13.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Fields going to move them around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead out to 8. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And he gets out near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. And now off to the races down the right side. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2.
Here we go,
the Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Fields trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And the Raiders 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Now
First
Allen.
down, Las Vegas.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Allen to throw once more. This will be caught once again by Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Raiders.
Here's Allen to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A 10-yard loss.
Jeffrey Simmons
It's 2nd down.
forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. To throw, it's Allen. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 41 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9.
Raiders 14.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now it's Fields. Now he's going to stand up and run. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Second and short now following the fumble. Fields. Quick hitter here is complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up first and goal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
At the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Justin Fields as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
That's caught, and he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. That ground game continues. contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now Allen. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen now looks to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Second and 10. Again, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it is caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the
Allen going to try. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
14 more yards.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal.
To the air, Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. We good. Sit out.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. It's
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 38, Allen. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of
the pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Allen will try and set up the screen to Genty. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground the time. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Side.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
27 yards.
27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not? Go.
Fields now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Fields going to change things up here. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown, Bills! A great play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Fields trying to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over.
Well, putting close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Allen going to run with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Throwing now is Allen. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught at the line. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Bills are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Green 19. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down. Well, the defense loses it. It's complete. And it gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Green 19, got that.
From the 50, here's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Score, Bills 46.
Extra point
Raiders
safely through.
36.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Now Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
One final try here for Allen. He'll try to do it himself. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here we go. Go.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now it's Fields. That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Outside, so I'm staying this side. Shadow you and I vibe, take a poop like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They snap it to Fields. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come up first and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's first and 10. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
A 49-yard gain.
Here we go. First and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover.
Onside kick recovered by the Bills.
Here we go.
You got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yep. Right.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard
You got
line.
mini basic. Why not?
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Buffalo, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.